Good morning, y'all. Today we're doing a full day of eating video again. So, for those who tuned in last time, you know that the basis for every one of my breakfasts are eggs, because love eggs. So basically, what I do here is I have two whole eggs. Then I do, since I'm no longer on the cut, instead of 1 cup of egg whites, I do a cup and a half of egg whites. I know it's a lot of eggs. Then I top that off with 2 pieces of fat-free cheese. It's like 60 calories right there, but it's well worth it. Then I add in 6 slices of turkey bacon, even though this comes with 7, right? Well, there is a dog tax, so the dogs will be getting 1 slice of that. And then, last but not least, I got some reduced fat chocolate milk, HEB brand. So, Mootopia. I know it's a little bit, what is it? It's like 140 calories per cup, 240 milliliters. I usually have about 375-ish milliliters, so it's like 200 some calories, but it's a decent source of protein. So, but yeah, let's get cooking this. Or not cooking this. Let's get prepping this. And I need to go grab a napkin. Oh, and also, I didn't mention this last time. I also have a Celsius in the morning. Kind of sip on it for the first couple hours of the day. So I don't like just sit there and completely chug it. I just sip on it to give myself some caffeine to wake me up in the morning. Whoops, put that back over there. Napkins are because I always spill the eggs a little bit, no matter how I do it. Maybe today will be different, but look at that. I got 2 left. That means I gotta go grocery shopping. But, oh, and the calories and stuff should be up in like the top corner, like right about there or behind me, wherever fits best in the video. Look at that. Very little spillage from the eggs. Except for on my hands a little bit. Gonna kind of get that off there. And then, sorry, I had to look over there to see what Benny was chewing on. He is chewing on his Kong though, so he is a good boy. But yeah, now Benny's my dog. For those who are just tuning in, just probably should have clarified that. But now you just scramble this bad boy up. And I like to scramble it before I add the egg whites because the egg whites get it to like the top of the bowl, and then it can be sort of a mess from there. But you just beat this until it is fully scrambled. Doesn't take too long. Then you go add the big 3. You add some salt, you add some pepper, and you add some garlic powder. 1 twist of that. I like to do a little bit more pepper. And then a dash, a little bit more than a dash, of garlic powder. And you just mix all of that up. And now it comes time to add the egg beaters. Okay, I have a half a cup right here, measuring device. Just kind of go like that. Boom. 1, 2, left in there. But yeah, so that's about what we want to see. I'll do a little bit more mixing, but I can't scramble it the way I was whenever it wasn't this full. So, but yeah, that is the preparation for the eggs. So I'm just going to kind of move this over here. And now I have the scale. Oop, gotta grab a glass. Actually, I gotta change the units to milliliters. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I like to drink milk out of a glass. I don't know, is that like a normal thing? Am I saying something that's just completely like fucking obvious? But milk out of a glass tastes so much better than milk out of like a plastic cup, in my opinion. So I'm gonna. Okay, now it's at 0 milliliters. But yeah, let me know if you like to drink milk out of a glass or if I am just a child for drinking chocolate milk. Now, we're going for like 375-ish, 365, 375-ish. There we're at 299. Overshot it just a little bit. 378. Remember that number, 378. So yeah, I'll have to add that to my macros tracker. So now my milk is prepped to be brought to the table. I can turn this bad boy off. And then the last thing to prep is the microwavable bacon. So there's not actually much prepping to do with this, since all you really do is you take it out of here. And you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. 6, 7. Great. 1 minute in the microwave. Now, I'm not going to start the microwave. I might be a little bit. Oh, and also for those who have watched the last video as well, we still don't have the replacement microwave. It is taking for freaking ever to get that in. So, for those homeowners out there, you know how frustrating this stuff can be. But now it's time for me to start to cook the eggs. And again, once I put the cheese on top of the cooked egg in the skillet or pan or whatever you call it, I will hit 1 minute on the bacon. But yeah, I will see you like 4 feet to my right now. Okay, now got my spray butter. And if you remember last time, for those again who have watched, I put like 6 sprays of this down. This time, after I let this pan warm up as I sort of rant about the butter here, I'm going to put like closer to 12. Now, it says on the back here, you can see it's 0 calories. Well, that is not actually correct. It's more like whenever you go on the website and you see it, it's more like 5 calories per 6 sprays. So technically, I guess you can round it down to every 1 spray is 0 calories. But it is good to know that you can't just sit there and like fucking pump this into the entire thing. No, you're just gonna be adding a stick of butter. I think the benefit of this kind of butter is that you can kind of spread it around without using too much of it. So that's why it is better for you to use. But yeah, so now that this has gotten warmed up just a tad bit, let me. Okay, I lost count. 9. Okay, so that was a little bit more than I wanted, but at least I think so. I'm gonna do 1 more spray right there. Ooh, don't do that. But now let's go ahead, scramble this up 1 more time. Look at that. Perfect. I do love how the eggs are now yellow compared to whenever I was on a cut, where they were more white. Then you grab your spatula, and while this is beginning to cook, I like to open the cheese to have that prepared and ready to go for whenever the egg is done. Kind of set that to the side right there. I'm going to let this heat up while I go put the butter away. Will y'all watch it for me? But yeah, so it's funny. I was trying to recall in my chemistry class what it was called whenever something rapidly changes, but it seems like eggs, like you'll see they're very like watery, but then there's a moment where bang, like then it's just solid. Or then it just goes very fast. I'm trying to remember what that was called. I was more of a physicist in college rather than a chemist. I actually did not like chemistry, hence why I studied geomorphology, geophysics, plate tectonics, stuff like that. So I liked numbers. I didn't really like, or sorry, I guess numbers are for chemistry too. So don't yell at me. But I liked these, I don't know. I guess I liked different kind of numbers. Chemistry, I'm trying to remember, what was it called? Or it's just like, so basically it's like the tipping point. That's how I remember how it was described as, but that's not the technical name for it. Look at that. Don't these just look scrumptious? Now I'm going to turn it on low. Smells like it's burning just a little bit. I don't know where though. It might be actually from the butter underneath there whenever I sprayed that, which was a big oopsie on my part. But yeah. And it'd be, for a lot of y'all, you probably look at me and be like, wow, this guy like fucking sucks at cooking. But hey, I was a line chef in high school, so, and my first year of college at a Italian American restaurant. So I guess it doesn't really prove anything. But I learned more working at a restaurant than I learned anywhere else, and that is that I never want to work at a restaurant. So taught me to study hard in school and get my work done on time. So there's some facts to lay on y'all. Sorry, not really facts, but life advice. But yeah, so I'm gonna let this steam up on low for a little bit, and I'm gonna go hit the bacon for 1 minute. Okay, so the bacon is cooked. I will need to be setting aside one piece for the pups in a second. Whenever you let it cool down, it crisps up a little bit, especially this turkey bacon. But yeah, let's get this over here. Oof, that is hot. Hot, hot, hot. Yeah, this piece will be from my pups right here. See how this is coming along. Ooh, it is nearly there. Put that one right there. Now, because I'm gonna be like Gordon Ramsay or some shit here. Look at that. Now all that grease is gone. I did used to have to do this at the restaurant. If it looked bad, you would just grab a towel or a napkin and just wipe the plate clean, make it look nice and fancy. Watch out, Benny. Okay, I'm gonna turn this bad boy off. And here comes the fun part. Let's transfer this from in here to right here. Ooh, almost had it. Almost all of it. Got the vast majority of it though. So yeah, and that is pretty much it for this part. Gonna need to do the dishes here in a second, or at least soak it. But Benny, actually, I'll give it to them at the table so y'all can see. But yeah, so this is what I'm working with right now. So I'm gonna go chow down on this, and I'll see y'all at the table. Hey, come here, baby. This is their food tax. This is Benny. This is Big Mama. Okay, go. Oh, Big Mama. Okay, sit down. Okay, good job. Benny, come here. Good boy. That one took forever. He's still a little puppy, though. Big Mama. Okay, gonna go eat. Okay, so here is my meal. Amazing meal. Here's my chocolate milk, and here is I like to put some of this red hot wing sauce. Now, this is 0 calories per 1 tablespoon, but I add 5 calories to it. And so what I'll do is I will like take the spoon and I'll just measure out like 2 tablespoons and I'll just throw in 5 calories just to be safe. And then I also have some water because it is the morning and I am quite dehydrated. But yeah, so 6 strips of bacon, 2 eggs, 1.5 cups of egg whites, 2 pieces of fat-free American cheese, and some wing sauce. So yeah, so looks pretty damn good if you ask me. Let's now set these eggs, which are a great insulator, as I've said in the past. Gotta cut fast, kind of mix it up in here. You don't want that to happen with the cheese, even though it does. I didn't do it that great. Usually, cheese doesn't stick on there like that. But oh yeah, this is just an abomination on my end. I apologize. Actually, I don't know why I'm apologizing to y'all, but sometimes the cheese it doesn't melt. I take it off a little bit too early, and I think I did that today. I think I took it off maybe like a minute or two too early. So it's whenever you get it so that it doesn't stick, just sticks to whatever else you're touching it with. But no matter, I do just want to chop it up so that it cools down faster, because I have found that if I start eating it while it's really hot, I have trouble finishing all of it. And I need to finish all of it because it is part of gaining good weight is this meal. Now, something you will notice is I have virtually 0 carbs in meal number 1. Now, in meal number 2, it's TBD what I'm going to be having, but it will likely, I said I was going to measure it today, but I didn't, so I might just add like 10 calories. I have a feeling I'm going to need it to get through this breakfast. Sometimes I'll add a few extra calories if it will help me get through the breakfast, because there are times where I'll have to put it back in the fridge and it will to get it until like my stomach has more space. Like last night I ate nearly a pound of chicken because I needed more protein, and that I had to power through it, and I didn't have any sauces to add to it because I was running low on calories, so it was kind of miserable, but I still did it. But yeah, let's get into this. I might have overdone it with the buffalo sauce, but it's just fantastic. Sometimes what I do, so one of the things, the other trick that I do to power through my breakfast is I don't touch the turkey bacon, because the turkey bacon, kind of spat there. The turkey bacon is the best part, by far my favorite part of it. I could eat all 6 slices right now. However, I push through the eggs so that I get rewarded with the bacon. And if I get near the end of the eggs and I'm disgusted with looking at eggs at that point, I'll just start like ripping off pieces like this of the bacon, and I'll add it to the top. And I'll just show you a demonstration for right now, even though I'm going against what I just said about saving it all till the end. Throw like a little piece on top like that. Will help you power through it. At least for me, it helps. But yeah. So far, I've only had one meal, so my calories will be like up on the screen right here with all the nutrition, what I'm currently at. So it should be matching exactly what this meal is at. But I will see y'all. Oh, and the other thing about today is I am going to be doing a chest and back workout. So I'm going to do it like in the middle of the day. As you may notice, I am alone today. Everyone's off doing other things. So I'm going to be doing my workout like in the middle of the day. So it's probably going to come right after lunch. Or maybe after like second lunch, like 1:30 or 2. Maybe even 3, depending on how I'm feeling full-wise after eating this meal. So I'm going to try and push some of the carbs a little bit earlier in the day, maybe around lunchtime, have some premium grade rice, which is my favorite right now. But yeah, so I will see y'all back here for brunch, I guess what you could call it. And then we'll go from there. So I'm going to finish eating all of this, and I'll see y'all, or you'll see me right now. How's it going again? I am back with my first snack meal, I guess. So what I'm doing for this is I'm going to actually have one of these crispy protein treats, 10 grams of protein, 100 calories. I'm going to have this after my sandwich. It's actually all done. So for my sandwich, it's going to be a ham sandwich. I got myself some low-carb bread from HEB. As many of my viewers know, HEB is the greatest grocery store, in my opinion. 2 pieces of that. Didn't need to grab the second one quite yet. Okay, now we turn on this, change the units to grams. Now, each serving of this is 60 calories, 9 grams of protein per 5 slices, or 55 grams. So I'm going to do 2 servings of that, which is it is 110 grams. So this is the one that I already had open. Do this. This might only be like 1 serving. Okay, that's 81 grams. I'm not going to reuse this for those clean freaks out there. I'm going to reuse a new piece of Tupperware since that one's been being used for the last couple days. Okay, let's see. We're at 79 grams. We need to get to 110. There we go. That's like 89. This is probably going to be about it. 100, 104, 113. There we go. That is, 109. Close enough. Let me grab a new Tupperware for the rest of this meat. Put in there. Keep it nice and fresh. Oh, shit. Sorry. My B. But yeah, so then I go here and I throw on, the scale doesn't really matter at this point. Throw on some mustard, which I'll add like 5 calories or something. It might not even add it. But yeah, take this bad boy off the scale. That. Close this up. You gotta find this little twist tie. And yeah, I'll be right back in a second. I'm gonna go put these things back in the fridge. Oh, I should put this back up there. Okay. And I don't know if you can see Big Mama down here, but she is currently on a diet. So I would typically grab a little bit of the ham and give it to her, but the vet said that she doesn't need any more ham because she's already a bit of a porker. So there is some pork humor for all of you who enjoy pork humor. But yeah, let's dig into this. I'm also still working on my Celsius from earlier today. And the time is 11:11, so make a wish. I hope that wasn't only me and where I grew up, where you do 11:11, make a wish. But, okay. I'm going to eat this sandwich. I'll be right back. Or I'm going to be standing right here, but you don't have to watch me devour this sandwich. Okay, so I am back after devouring the sandwich. And I'm about to eat this crispy protein treat. And it is keto verified. I don't know where this keto verification board is, but I can tell you that I actually don't care that it is keto verified. What I care about is that it says 10 grams of protein is 20% daily value. I mean, we gotta get that up, America. We need like that's like if you weigh 100 pounds, that's like half a gram per body, like per pound of body weight. So I don't know. We need to get that one up. But yeah, so this is it for those who care. That is what it is. It just looks like one of those, what are they called? Chewy bars? Is that what they're called? Chewy? It's like a Rice Krispie thing with peanuts and stuff in it. It's pretty good. I enjoy it. But so all in all, like the sandwich, so the ham was about 18 grams of protein. Bread, 8 grams of protein. This, another 10, so it's like 36 grams of protein. In a pretty easy to eat meal. That was 60 calories plus, what was this, like 120-ish? Yeah, like 120. So that's what, 180, and then 380. Sorry, 280 with this. So 36 grams of protein, 280 calories. Not bad. But, so yeah. I actually love these. Again, another thing that I bought from HEB in the nutrition section. But I'm going to finish this. And then we can meet up at lunch, which will be a bigger meal and will serve as like a pre-workout meal where, again, I'm going to be doing chest, back, and some front delt today. So see you in a second. Okay, y'all. It is now lunchtime. It is 1:08. So I'm going to try to be working out by like 2:30, 2:45, maybe even 3 o'clock. I don't know. But so, okay, here's what we got. So while I'm going to weigh out this chicken, I'm going to start cooking this premium grade Nishiki brand rice. 340 calories, 76 grams of carbs, 1 gram of fiber, 6 grams of protein. I personally just really like that rice. It just tastes really good. Okay, and now, so I already have cooked chicken. Now, what's the problem with that? So I base my weight calculations, or sorry, whenever I weigh my food out on raw. So I'm actually going to be adding, even though I'm saying 12 ounces worth, I'm actually only going to be doing more like 10 and a half ounces, somewhere between 10 and 11 to account for that difference. Now let me change this to pounds, ounces. Okay. Now this chicken, I also add about 60 calories just for the marinade that I used on it, which is this, sorry. I don't know exactly where it was in the fridge. I was too lazy to figure it out. But it's basically like this soy sauce based one. Oh, and also this is chicken thigh. I guess that's the important part. So this marinade though, as it is very tasty, it's like a soy sauce sriracha base kind of thing. It is really tasty. However, it burned like nobody's business. So that's 11 right there. So that's, yeah, I'm just going to stick with that. That's 11 ounces right there. I'll enter it in as 12 because, again, whenever you cook it, the water gets out of it. It might not be exactly correct, but it's close enough in my book. So, yeah. So that's a shit ton of chicken that I'm going to be eating. And to make it easier to eat as well, while I have y'all here, I'm actually going to cut it up a little bit. Now, you might be wondering why I'm doing that. So basically, one of the things that helps me scarf down the food a little bit faster is one thing easier, not faster. Sorry, I don't know why. I'm just not able to talk right now. Okay, so to be able to take down all of this food, it is better to eat it faster, in my opinion, or else it's going to or else I might get full and I might sit there and basically not be able to finish all of it. So I like to cut it up so that it takes away a little bit of that time needed to eat it. So it just, again, so I can scarf it down a little bit faster. I don't get hung up on trying to finish the food. I can just eat it faster and get the protein, get the carbs, all that good stuff down. So yeah, so there's a couple pieces cut up. And in my opinion, it heats up a little bit better when it's already cut up. In the microwave, of course. I cooked this chicken last night. And so this chicken thigh has about 130 calories per 4 ounces. So which is about per piece ish. And so has 22 grams of protein per 4 ounce serving. So if I'm at about 12 ounces, which is about 10 to 11 cooked, I will be getting 3 times 22, so I'll be 66 grams of protein, and then about almost about 400 or so, or 390 calories just for this chicken, which it's a lot of chicken, you know? So it's a pretty substantial meal. Take this rice out of here. Throw this chicken in for like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. My microwave, again, I've said this before, not that great. Now, the other thing I'm having is I'm having a cherry Coke Zero. I just discovered these like a week or two ago, like the cherry flavor, and it's fantastic. I only drink the zero sugar or diet stuff with food. It's something to do with like insulin resistance, or like it tricks your body into releasing insulin, and it's not the best thing. It's not the end of the world, but it also might not even be real. But I just make sure I'm eating while I drink it. This is also just to stay disciplined a little bit. Put this chicken back. But yeah, so this kind of like meal prepping gives me like 3 days worth of chicken. It was about 2 like packets from HEB's. It was Hill brand or something, something like that. It's one of the main brands at HEB. It's good. It's good. I should be cutting off the fat, but I'm not worried about it too much right now since I'm not on a crazy cut or anything. But so I'm gonna let this cook. I'm gonna mix it up, and then I will meet y'all at the table. Okay, the meal is ready to be eaten. So as you can see, it is a substantial amount of food. I forget how many total calories is this. It's really, what is that, like 390 plus 340. So 300 plus 390 is 690. So yeah, like 730 calories. It's about 1/3 of my daily. Oh no, sorry, less than that. It's about 1/4 of my daily intake. It would be 1/3 of my daily intake if I was cutting. How sad would that be? But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of mix this rice in here like this, and then I'm gonna have to finish all of this. But yeah, look at that. Look at that. That is a thing of beauty. I know some of y'all might not be too impressed by this, but to me, the smell, it just smells amazing. So, I mean, it's a lot of food. And this rice, it's kind of like a sticky rice. I have brown rice as well. This one's actually more calorie dense. A cup of the brown rice, this is, I think, like a cup and a half or something. Maybe 2 cups. I don't know. But it's 340 calories, where like the brown rice is 210. And I feel like the brown rice is significantly less whenever I eat it. Oh, and the marinade also had some sriracha in it. So I am a big fan of spicy things. So this isn't like spicy, but for those who don't really like spicy things, you might not like this. Mm. Now this does look like quite a bland meal. I probably should start. I see it like all over TikTok and Instagram. People adding in Greek yogurt to almost every meal. I might start doing that. Yeah, I should probably. In addition to this Coke, I've not finished my Celsius today. Again, now it's 120. I'm gonna chug that Celsius right before my workout here in about an hour. Probably like half of it left, like 100 milligrams of caffeine, which again I know isn't the effective dosage, but it's still it'll get me through it. I don't think caffeine is always necessary. But yeah, so I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna finish eating this, and I think I'm gonna be able to finish it pretty easy. I probably didn't need to cut up the chicken. I'm pretty hungry at the moment, but I will talk to y'all. I think when I'm working out, I'm actually gonna skip the bike part of it, or I'm gonna do the bike part of it, but I'm not gonna. Y'all don't need to see me yammering about nothing on there, since I've been yammering about nothing right now during the day. So I will go ahead and shut up, and you will see me doing the flat bench right now. Okay, so my extensive my extensive warm up is complete. I already did 45 minutes on the bike, a little bit longer than usual today. I'm actually, I don't know if you can see, but it's actually kind of warm out for January. It's like 65 degrees. So might have made a mistake wearing pants today, but I mean, not as opposed to nothing, but as opposed to wearing shorts. Even though this is a home gym, I still have some class. So, but let's do this, and then I'm gonna do like 3 sets. Try and get to like 205 ish. Okay, so what is that? Like 125? No, 115. So I'm gonna add 50, so it's 165. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's add, I'm gonna add like 10 more pounds this time. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add 10 pounds this time, and then 10 more pounds to end it. And that will be 205. I'm feeling good. I think I'm hoping to get 2 reps of 205. Yeah, I'm on my way though to what is it, 225. Oh. Oh. Well, second time that I failed that. So, it is what it is. Moving on to dumbbell bench press. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, I'm only doing 2 sets of these. So let's get at it. One more set. Okay. Moving on to back. Okay, first exercise, we're going to do bent over cable rows. And then we're going to do 4 sets of these, or 3 sets, and then I'm going to do a drop set where it's just I'm going to shed like 3 or 4 times, maybe 4 or 5 times, I don't know. We will see. But yeah, let's fucking get at it. Okay, that was a good set. Like a minute and a half. Okay. One more set, then drop set. Okay. One more. Ow. Okay, I'm dead. Now, I can't even speak. Now I'm going to do some lat pull downs with very short rest between each one. Lightweight, short rest. Let's go. Oof. Okay. Short break, like 30 seconds. I need to add a little bit of weight. Sorry for hitting my mic on that one. Sure, it was probably loud for y'all, but yeah, let's give me like another 15 seconds. Then I'm going to do set 2 of 4 or 5. Okay, a little bit less than 30 seconds, but let's go. Okay, in like 15 seconds, I'm gonna do one last one. Just for all the marbles. I don't know why I said that. That was like something like a grandpa would say, but let's go. Okay, that's all for that shoulder press. Okay, y'all, trying out a new camera angle. I don't know how well this is working out, but let's hit. We're gonna hit 2 sets of normal shoulder press. Then I'm gonna do like a drop set for it. So let's get at it. Okay, a 1 minute break. Okay, second of 3 sets. Felt a little strain in my neck on that one. Very weird. Okay, let's do this. Sorry, my sweaty sleeves are sticking to me. Keep going. One more. Okay, that's nothing. That's all I got today. Or not today. Stick around to watch me make a pizza. So a full day of eating now being continued. Hey, so my workout is complete, so I'm going to have one of these Core Power Fairlife protein drinks, like the 42 grams of protein in here, strawberry flavor, my favorite. And so I am actually pretty close to dinner time right now. My workout took a little bit longer than usual. Oh, and did I already say this? The goldfish, I have 120 calories, just some like dirty carbs just to quickly intake afterwards. But yeah, so I'm going to eat these couple of things, or I'm going to drink this one. And then, like, pretty soon here, like less than probably, or about a half an hour, I'm probably going to just start making my pizza, which is pretty cool. You'll see it, me making it right about now. Okay, y'all. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I just had a seltzer water. Okay, so I'm going to be making an awesome low-calorie pizza. Actually, let's see. 200 calories plus 140. That's 340. 210. No, sorry. 310. About 400 calorie pizza, all in all. Maybe a little bit more. I don't know. It'll say it like up here on the screen. But okay. And we got some, I cannot believe it's not butter. So the first thing you do is you go over here and you make sure there's no cash in your, what do you call it, oven. Because if people hide cash in there and you turn it on, it will get all burnt up. That is something that has happened to a friend of mine. So, but in reality, or actually speaking, go in there, make sure nobody put anything in there, and then you click broil. I like to do broil low. I'll do broil high for this one. Speed up the video a little bit. Click start. Broil has started. Now, you take your natural lavash bread, which is 200 calories. What is it? 14 grams of protein in this. And yeah, and so you got two sides of it. You got like this side, which is kind of like concave, and then the convex side. Now, what I like to do, I like to put the concave side, or like the cup side. I know it doesn't really make sense with this bread, but if you were holding it, it may make sense. It kind of like the outside edges kind of go like that. But you put that on there. But actually, I just made a crucial mistake. Also, check this for mold, because I don't know how old this bread is. Yeah, however much that was. About 5-10 calories extra. Now, what am I doing? Yes, I put this side down because you want this to be the bottom part, and you want the bottom part to be crispy. So now you take this, and so you can see that there's nothing on it. That is intentional. You take this, you put it like in the middle rack, you put it in there for like a minute or two. And while that's going in there, put this aside, grab a little dish, turn this on. Here is some fat-free mozzarella cheese. And you're going to measure, ooh, that was a bad noise. You're going to want to measure, what is it, 56 grams of this, or 2 servings of this. There's 30-ish. 55, 56. Put a touch more. 56. There we go. There's about 2 servings. Done. Now for pepperoni, serving size is 17 slices. So now, just because it's a video, I don't typically do this, but I'll go ahead while this, I gotta check in on this, make sure it's not burning. It is not. Go in here. Oops. This is not opened yet. Go here, grab so if the serving size is 17 slices, we're going to want 34. So let's just start counting. And I might speed this part up for y'all. 1, 2. $17. There we go. there's 34 slices. This will also be going on the pizza. And then you check on this. Still good. Not burning. Put that aside. Then you grab your pizza sauce. And so it is 35 calories per 1/4 of a cup. So I'm going to measure out. There's 1/4. About half a cup right there. Gotta get it all out. Because this is one of the best parts as well. And then, so there are all of your ingredients. The healthy version of a pizza. Let me throw this here. Okay. Now, you then frantically check on this. It looks like it is actually good to go now. So I'm going to bring this back out. So it's like, it's not burnt, but it's just a little bit crispy. Because you don't, if you don't do this, it might get super soggy. Kind of like how you see this is right now super soggy. Now, put this all to the side. Now, the first thing you do for this is I will take my sauce, kind of just pour that all on there. Nice. Take a spoon, kind of evenly distribute this. Don't want to do that. That is wasting valuable sauce and calories. Look at that. It is very saucy. You can, of course, you can add or subtract sauce. I'm guessing if you're a Chicago person, you'll add more. If you're a anywhere else kind of pizza person, then you'll add less than a Chicago person. But okay, got a little bit more in there. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Wonderful. Then, generously throw the cheese down. But you want it to be even. I know I'm missing it a little bit, but that is a-okay. And the next step is important. You just want to take like 2 sprays of. No, that was more than 2. You want to just spray it a little bit. The cheese, it helps the fat-free cheese melt a little bit better. Now comes the fun part. Now you just sort of layer this all up. Now I don't know, I might grab some more pepperoni if it doesn't fill this all up, and then I will just add that to my macros tracker app. But I think it should fill it up almost exact how I want it. Actually, I think the last time I did this, it worked almost exactly, like 34 pieces. And just in case you were wondering, the oven is still on broil. Okay, we're getting close to the end of our turkey pepperoni. Hopefully we're going to come up just short. Yeah, see, watch this. Watch that. Look at that, perfect. And look at that. That is pretty damn good looking pizza, if you ask me. It's huge pizza. Now, you take it, and here's the tricky part. So I start by putting it all the way on the bottom shelf or the middle shelf. And this is where I'm going to speed things up for you because it's going to be like, I don't know, 5 minutes down there. So I will be right back after it sits on the bottom rack for like 5 minutes. And I'm going to clean up. Okay, y'all. So it's been on there for like 5 or so minutes. And this is what it looks like now. So you can see it is getting a little bit charred on the outside. The next step is equally as important, or to pay attention to at least. You want to put it closer to the top rack, but for literally like 30 seconds. Like you can count in your head right now while I do this. I guess you don't have to. I guess some movie magic will have it like sitting right here, right now. Whew. There it is. Okay, look at that beauty. Now, it got a little bit more cooked than I would have liked, but I would rather it be, sorry, you got to make sure you turn off the oven too. I'd rather it be overcooked than undercooked any day of the week. So now, you take your handy dandy pizza cutter, and we don't tell my wife that I am cutting directly on this pan. And then what I like to do is I will just cut it into fourths. Now, some people I know will cut it into like, actually, yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. Cut it into eighths. That's what we'll do. Make you feel like you're eating more food, you know? There we go. And then, last but not least, I don't really weigh this part out. I just kind of eyeball it, and I'll add like 2 or 3 servings, which is about 20 calories per 2 tablespoons. So what I do is I just, yeah, that's close. I'll be safe and I'll add like 40 calories to that. But yeah, so that is it for this. I'm going to load this up onto a plate after it's cooled down for a few seconds, and I will meet you at the table. Okay, y'all. Here is that pizza. It is healthy, or it's low calorie. You can add as many veggies as you want to it. You can pretty much do anything you want making it. It's just, and also for those who have kids, it's perfect for kids too. But yeah. It is so good. I consider this a cheat meal, even though it's not a cheat meal. Yes, it feels like a cheat meal. But yeah, so beyond this, tonight I'm gonna do like a bag of like that plain popcorn, and that will be pretty much all my calories for today. I'll have it up on my screen what I'm at right now, and then you'll see on the video what my actual end of day calories were with the with the popcorn and the whatever I have after this. But this is pretty much all my meals for today. So I will see y'all tomorrow.